Today, we will be talking about counseling women. We know throughout history, women have overcome many obstacles, from being considered property to not being able to own property themselves, as well as not being able to vote, among many other obstacles. The importance of counseling women to multicultural counseling consists of women facing challenges such as sexism, ageism, sexual harassment, and victimization. Out of these four topics, women encounter them daily in their lives. Research shows that women have 70% higher lifetime risk of experiencing major depressive episodes compared to men and various other stressors. Many times, women will not even complain or bring up the different issues and obstacles they have faced concerning sexism, not being treated fairly on the job, being overlooked for promotions, or even in history where they would do the work of the counterpart of the male, and then the man would actually get credit for the work. We know ageism, discrimination consisting of a person's age. As women tend to get older, they tend to become invisible in different parts of society, whereas their opinions don't matter, or they're not even allowed to have an opinion or to voice it. Sexual harassment, as we know from it used to be, you know, not reported, that we now see in society where people are no longer being silenced, that they are actually coming forth and actually talking about the sexual harassment, the assault, the victimization that they have experienced, from being talked down to being ridiculed. These are just some of the challenges that women face in everyday life, from working in corporate America to even sometime being at home in what's supposed to be their own private, safe space. Counseling women to recognize their strength and values. Women excel in many areas and bring wealth of value to every aspect of life. Throughout counseling, many women discover their strengths and begin to recognize their own worth, and not only being a wife or a homemaker, but also in the corporate America, as well as contributing to everyday life, from being creative to problem solving, even at home, as in managing a budget, mental flexibility, being able to multitask and to do more than one job at a time, standing on strong values and being able to implement those in the home to their children as well as other family members, being honest, ethical, compassionate, and organizing. These are strengths that women demonstrate at home as well as out in the work field. Being sensitive and nurturing and kindness. These are values and strengths that are exhibited at home, but also even in the workplace. For as showing compassion, having being a listening ear and a sounding board to coworkers, being sensitive to the environment around them, Essential elements of counseling women. These are some of the elements that are crucial to a successful counseling session and treatment plan, such as non-judgmental environment, respect for cultural beliefs, active listening, professional boundaries. We know from being in a non-judgmental space that allows the client as well as the therapist to be relaxed and allows for there to be an open dialect between the two, respect the cultural beliefs if the client is from another culture or even another spiritual belief. This allows the client to feel at ease that they are able to share their experiences as well as give examples of the differences. It allows the uh, counselor to learn from the client as well as the client to learn different techniques and therapies to deal with the issues. The active listening comes in when the client is being truly heard by the therapist, that the therapist does not push off their beliefs, their opinion, and their values on the client, but allows the client to express themselves openly and to draw their own conclusion as to what is best for them and how they need to approach the situation or issue at hand. With those three aspects, of course, professional boundaries is key as well. Knowing when the counselor needs to step back and allow the client to experience different things for themselves, and then ask them what did they learn from that experience, and also keeping professional environments as far as not having interactions with the client outside of office hours or in the client counselor environment. In conclusion, we know that counseling women is a therapeutic approach designed to support women in addressing various challenges in their lives. It is particularly helpful when the client is seeking to enhance their relationships, manage stress and anxiety, as well as when the client wants to improve on their self image, build better relationships, and learn new parenting techniques. One of the key aspects of women counseling is that it focuses on concerns that are often specific to women. Common issues explored in sessions which allow the women to express themselves and to find effective solutions to solving their problems. Concerning counseling women in multicultural, I agree that this is very much needed, that women do need to have counseling specific for them so they are able to address all issues that they might be experiencing. With counseling women in multicultural counseling, not only does it address the gender, it also addresses the age, it also addresses their emotional well-being. It will address every aspect concerning the female client. So I think this is something that is very beneficial to all women who will partake into experiencing or seeking out counseling for themselves. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you for attending.